Okay. Well, we had a little emergency, but let's get back to our lesson. Um, so, I think to wrap things up, how many things have you recorded in your L column?
I couldn't really find that much on sea turtles or turtles when I got to.
Well, there was a whole article about them on this one.
I couldn't get back to that. I don't know where that is.
Okay, let's
All
back.
these are really confusing. Very intricate.
Well, that's what we're
Oh,
practicing.
there we are.
Yep. So there's some stuff you can put in there.
Seven species of turtles.
As long as you put what website you got it from, you can copy and paste stuff if you need to. Nice. Okay. I'm walking around. It looks like people are wrapping things up. So when we're done with this, you can turn this in. Like I said, I'll be using that rubric to see how you did, if you explored as far as you could. But right now, I'm going to go around the room and you can share the name of your animal and one thing that you put in your L column.
Alright. Okay, I think something that was like the most interesting one for me was female.
What animal did you have?
I had turtles, and I was gonna do land turtles, but I couldn't find any on the website, so I switched over to sea turtles. And the most interesting one I got was female greenback female sea turtles go back to where they were born to lay their eggs. I think that's very interesting.
On a beach?
Yeah, like exactly where they were born.
Nice.
I think it's pretty cool how they just go straight back there.
Thank you, Rory. And I shared my fact about ostriches earlier, that ostriches, I'm one of your other students now. Ostriches can run at a speed of more than 30 miles an hour over longer distances.
Fast.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like
the speed limit on most streets in town is 25 miles an hour. So they can
outrun a car
on a city street. If they're not going the speed limit, yes, they can. All right. Did anybody like any of the websites more than others? Were there some that you didn't find as helpful as others?
I liked National Geographic a lot, and it was pretty informing.
Were there any that were really specific and they might not have been good for your animal?
Yeah. The really long one, ABC Education Resources for Schools, Teachers, and Students. I feel like that wasn't very specific. And also there were a few that were just about specific animals, like birds or...
Yeah, some websites were more about birds. That one, ABC one, I think is Australian animals.
Yeah,
I put that in there for people that maybe love kangaroos or koalas or something like that. So I wanted to give you a good variety, but if you want to share your feedback on your chart, circle your favorites or write anything about your favorites, that's totally fine too. I love your input. So since this is digital, you can submit that document to me on Google Classroom, and I will give you some feedback about it. Thank you, children. Students.
Yes.
Students is nicer, isn't it? Okay.